Hi everyone, welcome to my tutorial for our belly fat burn Bollywood dance workout. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Now this particular video is a tutorial video for steps that we did in our belly fat burn workout. So a lot of belly dancing steps are what I'm going to be showing you. So if all you're interested in is learning the steps, the belly dancing steps specifically, the authentic as well as the modified, this is the video for you. If you're mainly interested in improving your form for the workout so that you can get a more effective workout, then you're in the right place as well. So I'm going to do all of that. Plus I'm going to give you some hacks along the way because some steps might be a little hard for you initially. And then as you keep building on them, it'll get easier and easier. Okay, ready? Let's get started already. We're going to go through every song in the workout and I'm going to select one or two steps depending on how hard that particular song was. So for our very first song, which is Dil Cheez Tujhe De Di, which is our warm-up song, I'm going to show you only one step, which is a side body roll. So the step is this, alright? So I'm going to break it down for you now. For this particular step, we're almost doing side step, except that when we are moving to the side, we're rolling our hip. We're basically making a C with our hip. In any steps like this, the hip is not moving just by itself. Your toes and your knee is also kind of moving the hip along with it. Try to not move the upper body that much, right? Try to isolate if you can. So let me break it down for you. Let's start with, put your foot out, use your toes, always using the toes really helps this motion. Then bring your hip up and down and down. Now when I do that, by the time my hip comes down, I'm already on the toes of my other foot. And then you're going to step with this particular foot. Then you go out, toes up, out, and step. Yeah, you got it? So let's do this together. Only the hip. We'll just keep our hands this way. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. I'm going to hit this next. With the hand, I like to move my hands with the movement. So I like to do this, which is I'm just moving my wrist basically. With this hand in the side and this hand up. You can also just use both hands this way. Now, if this motion is hard, right? Isolating and rolling the hip is not easy, does not come naturally for everyone. Sometimes it does take practice, especially if your body is not as flexible. So let me give you a hack to get you started, which will still engage your side muscles. In order to do that, we're going to do, so remember side step, we're going to do side, hip out, no rolling, just the out, side, step, and then we go this side, step. Alright, let's do this together. Let's do it the easy way first and then we will do it the step in the song. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, the biggest trick in all of this is keeping those core muscles tight. Alright, suck that in, but don't hold your breath. Just make sure that your ab muscles are tight. That's what's going to engage your core, which is going to give you a better workout. So now let's do it the original way. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't move your upper body, alright? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to give it a slight pop at the end, which is something like this and this. You don't have to, you can just go more smoothly as well. Alright, that was our first song. Now let's move to our second song, which is a new song, Husn Pancham. In Husn Pancham, it starts off with a very hard step and I try to give you a bit of a breakdown in the video. in the workout. So we start with doing this motion, right? Now, even I don't have it perfectly down. I'm working on it. I keep practicing it. The important thing is to try to keep your upper body straight, your core tight, and then you're just moving your hips. This is going to really work those core muscles. In order to do that, couple of tricks. If you're able to isolate your hips, then the idea is to bring this hip forward, then this side forward and this side forward, except that it's not that pronounced, it's a bit this way, right? The other trick that can help sometimes is being on your toes. Now, I don't always do this, but being on your toes and doing this might help. Another trick that can help you is to keep everything tight, but instead of going very fast, you can just slow down the pace and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do that too. This will only come with practice. It's not that if you're not able to really move it, there isn't much more of a hack I can give you other than the fact, don't try to go this way. Like, don't try to move your shoulders with it. Try your best. Initially, you will move your shoulders quite a bit. Try your best to just move your hips instead of like the whole torso. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm a little bit on my toes, not completely. Let's do it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now in the video, I move my hands a little bit. That is just sometimes to remind my body, okay, no, don't move your shoulder, don't move your shoulder. That's why I'm moving my hands. Alright, that's our first step for Husna Pancham. The second step is the chorus step, where I lean back quite a bit. I gave you a modification in the video as well, but try to lean back and do the twist. Now let's do the twist first, because that's really important. So it's, you know how we usually do the twist, except that you're again trying to move your hip more than anything else. It helps me to use my toes turned inside, then out. I don't know if you can see that. Inside, out, inside, out. So I go in, out, in, out, in, out. This helps the hip move, the motion of the toes. So I like to lean back quite a bit, but if your back hurts, maybe that's not a comfortable position for you to be, so don't do that. So in addition to the leg, we also move the hands in the opposite side of the body. Now, it's not necessary to do that, but I find that it helps me with the leg motion if I move the hands in the opposite direction. Alright, so let's break it down first, facing forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, you're using your right foot. All the steps are balanced, which means that throughout the song I will do them on the left as well as the right side. Try to do that. Make sure you balance it out. You don't want to be working out only one side of your body. One side will always be a little bit easier. This side is much easier to move for me than my this side. So let's do this again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so you got it? Now, in terms of leaning back, I usually go 1, 2, 3, 4. The point is that I was going to make is that make sure that you don't have any lower back pain. So if you're leaning too far and your lower back starts hurting, you've gone too far. So don't go that far. You can get just as effective a workout even if you're not leaning back and just doing this by standing in place, as long as you're alternating. Alright? Perfect. Now let's go into our third song. Our third song is Ek To Kam Zindagani, which we've done before. And I have broken down the steps, but now that my videos are accumulating, I don't know if you've done that before. So I'm going to break this down for you anyway. the 2 steps where we're doing a bit of a squat. So the first one, which is really important for your core, again, keep your core tight, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want you to engage your pelvic muscles. So you're doing 1 and 2, 3 and 4, except that you're turning to the side, so you're getting a really nice workout on your obliques. So again, bit of the feet apart, maybe hip width distance a little bit wider, whatever works for you. I don't keep them very far apart. Then we're going to go 1 and then open to your left side, close, open to the right side, open, come forward, open, close, close, open, close, open, except you have to twist your body. So 1 and 2. If you're not twisting your body, you see how I'm basically moving, turning my chest to this, to my left side along with my hands. That is going to give me a better workout. So sometimes in the momentum you might not go all the way, but try as much as you can. All right. So it's close and out, close and out. So it's in the momentum. It's this way. So let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Get power and really engage the pelvic muscles for that one. The other step I want to show you in this particular song is the chorus, in which definitely squatting. Remember what I say about the squatting. Knees should not go over your toes. You're sitting on an imaginary chair. You don't want to be too harsh on your knees by doing this. You're basically bending back, you know, so you're like sitting this way. All right. Now in this one, keep your hands straight. We're going to move to our right, right side first. We're going to go hand comes up, hand goes back, hand goes up, hand goes back, together, back, together, back. Similar to the first step in the way your body is moving, upper body is moving, but the trick is the 1 and 2 on the same side. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. The easier way to break it down would be if we begin the step with this outside. So let's do that, all right? So we open on the right side, close. When you do that, it's right foot, left foot, left foot. You can start the step either from the back or from the front. If you're starting it from the front, then you're going to basically go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? So together and back are the same foot. So while we're doing these songs, I also have to make a very quick announcement. I have been listening to you guys. You guys have been showering me with so much love and support. You've also been telling me that you really love my workouts. You're doing them every day, but you want to know how to maintain your weight or how to lose weight or what are the things to do with my workouts. So many things you've been asking me. So in order to help that, I have decided to go live on Patreon. The link is below in the description. Make sure you go there, okay? Go there, support my channel, so that I can keep bringing you amazing content every week. I've been bringing you like 2 to 3 videos a week right now for quite a few weeks now. Let me continue doing that. So Patreon is this really amazing community that I'm building there for all of us, especially if you need motivation, you need reminders every day. Come join me. I'm going to give you a lot of that and much more. There's also an early access membership so that you get early access to all the workouts that come out on YouTube. There are regular surprises and challenges, voting on what's going to be the next workout that I will be doing for you. So much more. Okay? So make sure that you join Patreon. Make sure you support my channel. This is all for you guys, and let's just build a big community together and help each other out. Okay? Alright, let's keep going. Our next song, which is Ethea. In Ethea, I want to show you one step which we don't do that many repetitions of, but I want to break it down for you because we do use it in maybe one more song. I can't remember anymore. It's so many songs. So in this step, we're basically going down and then up. But what you do is, again, co-tied, we're rolling and rolling. So your leg movement is one and the other. See this? This, but a little bit subtle. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And your hips move with the legs. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. In both of those counts, in both those sets of counts, my lower body is doing the same thing. I'm just leaning forward and leaning back. Leaning forward and leaning back. That's it. This is a simple step, but I kind of wanted you to break it down because I'm not sure it's obvious that I'm also basically doing this, right? We're moving our hips, having a party, just enjoying it, you know? Okay, so we did this together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Perfect. Now comes the hard step. I also kind of have it. We don't have it perfect yet. Soon. We do the side roll. So it's a side roll, thumka and a thumka. So we do 5, 6, 7, 8. Side roll, thumka and thumka. When you do the thumkas or this movement, I basically go left first, so like a diagonal. So my thumka in a diagonal left, then I go thumka in the diagonal right. So that's basically operating on your upper body. Let's try to break down the side roll, and I'll try to give you a hack for it as well. So in the side roll, basically, we're gonna try to move this hip this way. So in this one, when we're trying to do the side roll, this is why I keep my hand on my hip, because I almost try to use my hand to move my hip, because this is a hard step for me. So especially like and like one side is just harder than the other. Like this side is really hard for me. So let's say you have your right hip forward, your right leg is turned towards your left side. Your one hand can be up. For now, I'm going to leave it down while I break it down. Right hand on your right hip, and we're basically making a circle. So see, circle with our hip. So it's this. Use your toes to get, use your toe and your knee to kind of get that motion, which is a down and up motion. So it's like this, you know. It's like a cycle, you know, when you roll the wheels of a cycle. So it's right now I'm not moving my hip. See how I'm just moving with my toes and my knee. I'm just doing this motion. Now add the hip to it and get the hip roll. Yeah? Okay, let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Side roll, thumka, thumka. Side roll, thumka, thumka. Yeah? I think I do the roll twice maybe. Can't remember it. But I think you got it. So in terms of the hack, I give the modification in the video as well. You just eliminate the side roll and just use the thumka, thumka, diagonal, 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 and you just repeat that for the entire duration. So you don't have the roll at all. That's your modification. Okay? I think you got it. Let's try the roll from the other side now. All right? See, get this movement first going with your knee and your toes. Now add the hip, at the hip, at the hip, at the hip. Yeah? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. Thumka, thumka. 1 and 2. Thumka, thumka. Alright? I think that was a little bit more subtle than I think maybe a little bit more pronounced in the video. Okay, awesome. Now, let's move to our next song. Next 2 songs only more, which is Crazy Habibi. I love this one. I've done this one before as well. It gives a really good burn because it's kind of medium energy, but it really burns your core. And it also depends on how much energy you put in. So in this one, let me break down the step where we go up and down, up and down. We are engaging one side of the body at a time. So let's start with our right side. You're going to have your right foot, you're going to use your toe. You're facing kind of diagonal. Take your hands up, hands down. Hands up, hands down. You're making a C with your body. So hands up, going to your right side, coming down from your left. You come down, up and down, up and down. Yeah? Now when you do that, every time your hand goes to the right side, your hip goes to the left side. So you're going opposite, 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 opposite. The added thing that I did there is that I go up on my toes and bend down, up on my toes, bend down. So that's adding a bit more of a flavor there. So let's break it down again one more time. Hands up and down, twist and twist, twist and twist. Again, I'm using my toes to get that twist going, very similar to what we've done before. Go up and down, up and down. I don't go that down in the song, but this is just to kind of break it down for you. The other side again, same thing. Diagonal, out, 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 out. Yeah, you got it? So now let's do this together. Let's start with the right side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof, it's already burning. It really works on your obliques really well, this particular step. Let's do it on the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Good job. The other step I just wanted to show you is this one. This is very similar to the Husna Pancham set. You know the one where we did this? Very similar to that. So your hands are going to go in front of your body. You're twisting, twisting. The only difference is that you're twisting on one side. So you twist and you bring your body back, twist and bring your body back. So if I'm starting my hands from the left side and I'm bringing them to my right, my hip is going to go from the right side to the left. So it's opposite. Yeah? And the way we do it is this. Right? So it's very similar to the motion that we did in the Husna Pancham song, except that it's a little bit more pronounced on one side. So let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I should have told you one more thing. When you do it on top, you can either continue the same direction if that feels okay. I like to switch it up, where when I'm going down, I'm actually starting from the left, going to the right and bringing my hip this way. When I come up, I like to bring it the opposite, which is I bring my hands up here and I'm bringing it to my hands up to the right, bringing it to the left, hip starting on the left, going to the right. So this way. But that said, you don't have to do it that way. You can continue in whatever direction feels easier for you because it's going to work out both your sides anyway. Alright, so let's do it one more time. Let's start from the bottom and then we'll switch sides on the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's hard to talk when I do that. Keep it tight. Alright, that's Crazy Habibi for you. I hope you enjoy that. Now let's come to our very last song. This one, like I said in the video, it seems like it's harder than it is. So it's a modification of the step that Katrina Kaif did in the Suraya song. And we've added a bit more pronounced movements in it just to make it more workouty. So what we're going to do, so let's start with this step first. So you're just rolling your body. Now it's easier for me to move one side of my body, so I've kind of stuck with that one. This one just gets very hard for me. So you can also do something similar, which is if rolling the body in one side is more comfortable, go to that side. You can also switch if that works for you, but for me it doesn't, so I just go in one direction. But I do switch my legs. So I'm holding my finger in one hand and I'm rolling my body, which is basically moving my hip side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. Just doing a basic roll with your body. When we do this, next we're gonna add just the leg for now. Front, back, front, back. Alright, so now put those two together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Once we do that, we're going to bring our hands down. Okay? When we do that, basically you do a side crunch with your body. So which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I use my toes and try to bring your elbow to your hip. Elbow to your hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. So try to bring elbow to hip. Just bring it down. Get the crunch going on the sides. That's your step. Alright, let's put that together. We'll go 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When we switch the side, we're only switching the leg. At least I am. If you can do the roll the other side, that'd be great. For me, it doesn't work. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Alright, you guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Let me know what you thought. Were you able to do steps a little bit better now that this tutorial is out? Let me know that. And I will see you very soon with my next video. Bye.